Frank Warren is talking about a rematch with Matchroom 5 versus 5. Well, if that's the case, on the top of my Christmas wish list is that Anthony Kakache defends that IBF 130-pound strap against Sugar Nunes. It's only right. It's due time. I'm not sure if we'll get AJ versus Fury on there. That would be hot as well. This 5 versus 5 will be scheduled for May. I'm just going to mention the fighters who would be available for May. I'm not going to mention everyone. Like, we know Queensbury are heavy, pardon the pun, at heavyweight. A Coley, Adelaide, Dakers, it might be a little too soon for him to make a comeback. They've got this Eastern European guy, Serenko, who looks pretty good. And just loads of guys there. Matchroom, they've got Hrgovic, who, if he's going to come back and continue his career, this 5 versus 5 might be the ideal situation. There's lots of names you can match him against there. I was listening to Talk Sports, and I heard Adam Cattrall say Philippe Hrgovic, Matchroom, versus Moses Atorma, Queensbury.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
At light heavy, Queensbury have got Willie Hutchinson. He could rematch Craig Richards. Queensbury also have Zach Parker, Ezra Taylor. Liam Cameron, on Twitter he said that Frank Warren has made an offer to Ben Whittaker, but Ben Whittaker's acting, well, not so much him. It would be him and Ben Shalom not handling the situation well again. This radio silence thing. And maybe that's the best thing. And I don't mean that disrespectfully when I say that, but if you're not about that life, just stay quiet. Now, the only person talking is Liam Cameron, not hearing nothing from Ben Shalom or Ben Whittaker. In the immediate aftermath, Cameron signed with Frank Warren's Queensbury Promotions, who then went about sending an offer to Whittaker's representatives, Boxer. However, Cameron claims the approach was unsuccessful, as Boxer CEO Shalom wants the fight to take place on one of his shows. And my reply to that is, who needs the fight more? Liam Cameron has already gained a lot of mileage and popularity in the wake of that draw. Ben Whittaker has been called a quitter, but Ben Shalom believes it's impressive to try and sell him as this A-side fighter at this point. He should be doing whatever he can to get this fight on ASAP before Cameron and Frank Warren move on and leave Ben Shalom and Ben Whittaker stranded explaining why the fight hasn't happened. And I like Ben Whittaker, and I'm not saying the fight necessarily has to be on Frank Warren's platform, but if Frank has sent an offer and you're determined to have the fight on Boxer/Sky, then you send a counter offer and take charge of the situation. The whole, it's got to be on a Boxer card. Why? Why does it have to be on a Boxer card? Queensbury's Echo Esserman versus Matchroom's Solomon Sissoko at 147. Interesting. Queensbury's Denzel Bentley versus Matchroom's Felix Cash in a rematch. Felix is coming off that loss to Tyler Denny. But let's not forget, just a couple of years back, he made short work of Denzel Bentley, who's went on to do some good things since that loss, and Felix has been in the wilderness since that win. Any matchups that I missed that you think they could make in this 5 versus 5 scheduled for May? So what's happening with the Golden Boy Matchroom 5 versus 5? They've probably got to get Golden Boy and Oscar to take it seriously first.
Boxing.
Beats and rhymes.
No one can do it better.